Jackson County commissioners are asking the state of Oregon to study the transfer of public lands to the state.
The board made the decision earlier this week. Newswatch 12's Connor Wist joins us in the studio now with a look at the board's plan for this study.
That's right. This is a debate that has been around for a long time, ever since people first started settling in the U.S. Jackson County commissioners say the big goal is to study the economic benefits before making the move to try to gain back land from the federal level.
So if we want to keep access to everybody and still have environmental concerns so that we maintain our wildlife and our trees and the way of life that we like here in Oregon.
The federal government owns more than 50% of the land in the state of Oregon. In the proclamation approved this week, Jackson County commissioners called on the Oregon legislature to study whether transferring federal lands to state control would economically benefit the state.
There's a lot of frustration out there. The federal government's having a hard time with maintenance of the road systems and being able to keep access to the public.
If it would, the legislature should pass a Transfer of Public Lands Act seeking state control of federal land. The proclamation says the state could manage lands for multiple uses, including grazing, logging, recreation, and open space. Jackson County commissioners are looking at ways to add funding to the state, specifically for the areas of education and local governments.
Maybe it's time that we study the economic benefits of actually doing this before anybody says it's negative or positive.
Let's take a look at federal ownership throughout the state. Counties in Northwest Oregon, only 4 or 5% of them are federally owned.
As people migrated to the rest of the state, the federal government held more and more of that land within their ownership.
In other Oregon counties, federal ownership and management moves up to 60, almost 70%. Utah is another state trying to gain control over land. The state is trying to seize more than 31 million acres of its own land now under federal control. So far, the federal government has not shown any intent to cooperate with the state's request.